Hi you guys, it's Monday and it's not a good Monday. Let me show you what has happened this morning. Here we sit, right here. What I do, open up my doors, I back out, I pull up to here, and I stop every time. If I'm up too far, I'll put it in reverse, and I'll back up a little bit. So what happened was, now we got two sides to every story here. I was sitting here, getting ready to back up, and boom, he hit me. Now he tells me he was sitting there and I ran into him, yet as you can see his front tires are turned to go around. So he came up here, he wasn't paying attention, at the last second seen me, tried to turn, couldn't avoid it, and hit me. So yes, he hit me. Now he's trying to say I backed into him. I wasn't moving. I had my reverse on and I was getting ready to move, and boom, I got hit. And of course they're all going to sit there and say that I backed into him, but as you can see, his wheels are turned. The evidence is there. At the last second, I think what he did was he realized I was there and then turned and didn't get it quick enough and he hit me. So yeah, this is not a good Monday, everyone. So look came, and we'll have the police come here and we'll have them check it out. So, but of course the three of them are going to say one story and then it's just me. So let's see what the outcome of this is. I'll tell you what, this car I think is cursed. This car is cursed. And, you know, they're going to tell all the other Filipinos, you know, the story so they can all say the same thing. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, we'll wait for the police to come. And I mean, you can see he's angled because he was trying to get out around me. At the last second he seen me and boom, he hit me. So we'll see what happens. We'll wait for the police to come, make sure they have all their paperwork in order, they have licenses and everything like that. That it won't maybe matter, but we'll let the police decide on this one. So yeah, it is not a good morning, everyone. Look, handling the situation.
What make his word better than your words? Kasi siyempre sasabihin niyo yan, o ganito, ganyan nangyayari. Kaya hahayaan natin niya kung ano mangyayari. Kunin ng police yung side mo, kunin yung side niya. Kaya lang yung posisyon ng car, hindi yung pwedeng nakaganon ng nakano. Kasi kung nakahinto kayo, dapat hindi nakaganon yung car mo.
Like I said, you can obviously see he turned at the last second. You can see he's got his wheels turned. Boom. But there's three of them there, so the three of them are going to say one thing, of course. So we'll just wait for the police to come and see what the police have to say. Like I said, I mean, you know what? I have insurance. I keep it covered with insurance, extra insurance. So we'll see. You know, we'll see what the insurance and the insurance claim has to say on it. So. All right, guys. So what is happening? Lut has called the police. They said she needs to go to the parole chairman or something like that. Had the parole chairman come down, look at it. Police said they're busy right now, and they will send somebody. So Lut now is walking down to what, you know, the parole chairman is what she was told, to get that person to come down here. I'm noticing, like I said, there was three of them in that Jeepney, and I'm noticing now people, of course, are nosy. They're coming up to see what's happening, and they're now telling their side of the story. Here's what happened, trying to convince them, trying to tell them. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I think this car is cursed. I mean, I know I'm coming off as calm and cool, but inside, you know what, I'm a little irate to see what the outcome of this is going to be. Like Wood said, you need the police here because I need some type of police report or something to report it to the insurance company. So, but anyways, I'll keep you guys informed of what's going on. And like I said, what a terrible Monday. Monday sucks. All right, I got Lut here. And you know what, guys, like I said, if you're involved in something like this, you know what, this is not just a little swipe alongside the car, mirror coming off. I mean, this dude, he peeled the back end of the driver's side car. Driver's side. It's always the damn driver's side. Anyways, let your significant other handle the situation. Let them handle it. This is the fellow right here.
Diyan lang muna yan, kasi yun yung sabi ng ano sa akin, stay there.
Yeah, we have to stay there.
Oh, bahala ko, kung ano, pumula na kayo doon para wala tayong problema. Kasi kailangan ko lang ng police report para ma-cover yun.
What? Does he want to leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to leave. The dude wants to leave, so something's obviously fishy with him, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyways, what do you have to say?
Oh, that's terrible. People, like I said, we went to this German and everything, we went this. I said, there's one pepper, they're talking too much, and I said, did you even know what's the really fucking law about this road? I said, it was supposed to be, by the law, you were supposed to have 300 feet behind from the first car. So whatever happened to the first car in front of you, you have chance to break and anything. But these freaky people don't even know it. Don't have any idea what's the real law of the road.
Now what's the deal with the chairman?
To deal with the chairman, I called the police officer, police, and he told me there's no police at this moment right now there because they're in patrol.
But what about the chairman? Where you said you walked up to find the chairman?
I went to the chairman and he said, whose fault? Why you ask me? I said, this is the story among my husband and this is the story of these people. I'm not there. First of all, you are supposed to know this because you. If I was thinking, you know, if you really know what is the law, maybe perhaps they don't even know what is the real law in the road.
Now, is somebody coming down? Assistant or somebody?
But the chairman's not there.
Chairman's not there.
All we can do is wait for the police.
So we have to wait for the police now. So that could be, who knows how long?
Who knows how long? But if prior to get my police or my insurance cover the car, we need to have the police clearance.
So the chairman, they don't have anybody else who can come down and look at this?
Oh, I went to the 3 council already, but guess what? They're all keep asking me whose fault.
Right. So.
You know, I'm sweating like a turbo jet.
Right.
I'm walking, it's too hot.
Well, let's go inside. We're going to go inside. Cool
No, fine.
But yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, this dude, like I said, he keeps saying he wants to leave, right? He keeps saying he wants to leave, so.
There's something going on.
There's something fishy going on, so who knows? You know, and of course, there are going to be some of you viewers out there that are going to say, oh, you should just settle this, be on your way,
No.
I can't. I need a police report to report this for my insurance company. You know, this is not just a scratch like previously. This guy wrinkled up the back corner of the bumper, so we'll just sit here and we'll wait, and you guys are going to learn how an accident involving the police and to get your insurance to take care of it works around here. So we'll sit and we'll wait. Look, I have something more to say.
We have a good heart. I just feel sorry for the dude driver. He's just a good person.
Right.
I think he's shaking because he knows he will be in trouble or something.
Right.
I said, don't worry about it. Just prepare all your papers and everything. We just do this report, a police clearance, however, whatever happens, whatever it takes, we need a police clearance to cover our car.
Right. And you're right. I mean, the dude, he's like shaking and sweating. And you know what? I even offered him, look and testify. I offered him, I said, are you hot? I said, you want some water? I'll get you some water. You're sweating. And he said, no. So, I mean, I've calmed down and waiting for the outcome. All right, so here's the update. Since we couldn't get a hold of this barangay chairman, Lutz says it's the barangay captain. He's in a meeting or something. So because we can't get a hold of him and he's not available at this time, there's nothing happening, because from my understanding, what Lit is telling me, he needs to come here, assess it, look at it, whatever, and then from there he contacts the police, and then the police come here. So basically, we are just sitting here, and twiddling our thumbs, basically. And I know somebody's gonna inform me how it all works, but right now, this is what we're told how this is working. So, because we can't get anybody from the barangay captain or whatever, to come down, assess it, make his call to the local police, or however this works now, we are sitting here, like I said, twiddling our thumbs. Alright guys, so here what's going on. This gentleman here in this photo with the glasses on, he was running for a political position here and he won. So, I actually seen him, I went across the Sorry store here to get something, and I talked to him a little bit. I said, hey, you know, here, got an accident here, what do we do? And he told Lit to go down to the barangay hall. So Lit is now walking down to the barangay hall, introduced myself to him, congratulated him on his win, and so he won his position that he was running for. He told me it was I don't know what it is. It's not the barangay captain, but you know, it's a political position here, and he only lives like I'm looking at his place right now, so he lives right here. So he advised Lit to go down to barangay hall, so that's where Lit is going right now, and we'll sit here and wait. And all right, so to give you a little bit of time-wise how long we're at right now, this happened at about 10 o'clock. I was leaving the apartment to go get Lit, and that's when the nightmare started. So 10 o'clock it started. It is now 11:34. So about an hour and a half. We're about an hour and a half into this fiasco. So, and like I said, Lit is down at the barangay waiting for her to return, and that's the latest update. All right, another update. I just got a text from Lit. It is 12 o'clock, and she is coming here with the police. So the police are on their way, and now it's time to see what the police have to say about it, and what the police is going to say, and what their report is going to be. So now it's time to wait for the police. I don't know if I'll film or not. You know, I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. So Lit has returned with the police. They were out there taking photos of everything. We moved the vehicles. They said, come on down to the police station and we'll do everything down there. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. I am taking my driver's license along, my registration paper along, all that has to do with the car we're taking along. The guy that was driving the Jeepney, I don't know where he's at. So the police hopped in the Jeepney and they drove the Jeepney down to the police station. So that's where we're heading right now. We're heading down to the police station, I guess, to talk to them and do paperwork. So I'll keep you filled in. All right, guys, so there is the damage that was done to the rear end of the car here. As you can see, it's separated and busted the tail light, scratched it all up. So that is the damage of that was done by the Jeepney. All right, so I'm up at the police station now. Police station's right down there. What has happened is the driver of the Jeepney did not show up. We were in there, and a spokesperson from the driver of the Jeepney showed up, and he said the driver doesn't speak much English, so he didn't want to come up here, so he sent this fellow up. And once again, their story changed. So what's happening now is we're just waiting. I got to give him a copy of our ORCR official receipt, in other words, our registration of the vehicle. And but he was telling me that if they didn't show up, they would have to file a report of the owner of the Jeepney, because they have the Jeepney here, and then they would have to say it was involved in an accident. You got to come up and you got to take care of this. So, like I said, the people that were involved are, like I said, the driver of the Jeepney's not here, but They did send somebody, and matter of fact, he's gone now. He came in and said what he had to say, and now he left. But anyways, that's what's going on. I'll let you guys know more what is happening. But yeah, let me show you the Jeepney here quick and show you the little bit of damage that was done to theirs. I mean, the corner was bent in pretty good, but hang on, let me go this way. Alright, so here's the Jeepney, and that fender right there was bent in. Now you can see the paint on it, on the fender, but that is the Jeepney that hit me. Like I said, he wasn't around. The police actually drove the Jeepney up here, but the police station that we're at is right up here. Police right there. There's the police station. It's right next to the Pure Gold, right here in Daewoo. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna head in there and I'll keep you informed of the latest. All right, so here's another thing. They said they talked to the neighbors that have CCTV cameras around. They said they would turn around and they would look at the neighbor's CCTV cameras to see what happened. Which, you know what, I said that's fine. I said I don't mind because, you know what, CCTV camera will show what happened. But I did also tell them that I would like to be there and be present when they look at the CCTV cameras. So that way, everything is on the up and up. I don't want to sit there and I don't want them to sit there and say, oh yeah, we looked at the CCTV cameras and here's what happened. But yeah, that's the newest thing. They want to look at CCTV cameras, not necessarily the police, but the people that were involved in the Jeepney. And like I said, that's fine, but I would like to view them also. So that's the latest. I'm going to head back into the police station and wait for the next step. All right, so here is the verdict, the final thing for the day. We waited up at the police station. We got there and we waited. I don't know if I'd said earlier, but a spokesman for the driver of the Jeepney came in and said what the driver said happened. The police basically told him, no, we need the driver to come in. Meanwhile, the driver's wife was there. Now, the driver's wife was with him when he ran into me. So she was there, and the police kept telling her, no, we need him to come in, and we need him to talk to us. So she was on the phone trying to call him, say, you know, listen, you need to come in, yada, yada, yada. But he never came in. So I told Lut, I said, tell his wife to come and talk to me. Let me and him talk, and maybe we can come to an agreement. Because here's the thing here in the Philippines. If you start a case, say, I'm the one that pursued this. I'm the one that said, you know, hey, bring the police here. We need a police report so we can get insurance taken care of. I'm the one that pursued the investigation, okay? So in order to keep pursuing, or in order to keep this investigation rolling, they need both sides of the story. They need his side, they need my side. Now the police there, the lead investigator, I told him what happened, and he basically said, listen, without even hearing the other side of the story, it's the Jeepney's fault because he didn't come out and around you. He misjudged the distance he had. He had plenty of room to come out and around you. It is, and it sounds like it's his fault. But he said, I'm not going to officially say that until I speak to him. So the officer, the investigating officer, like I said, pretty much said it was the Jeepney's fault. But anyways, like I said, his wife was there, and I had Lut tell her, listen, just have him come down. I will talk to him. I don't know if he was afraid to come down, if he was nervous, if he didn't have a license, if his paperwork wasn't right. I don't know. I'm not a mean, nasty person, you know, and like I told Louisa, if he comes down and I talk to him and he says, and he would say, you know, I don't have things right or whatever, that's fine. That is fine. You know, I will stop pursuing the investigation because I can do that. I can stop pursuing the investigation. The police here aren't obligated to keep on pursuing it. Like back in the United States, you know, if something is done, an accident and stuff, the police are obligated to pursue the investigation that we're here. If I say, listen, I don't want to pursue it, it's dropped. It's dropped right there. Nothing else is done. The police wiped their hands clean. I came up with an agreement with the fellow that hit me, and we go our separate ways. Because see, my thing is, this man uses his Jeepney for a living. That's his life. And if, for instance, he doesn't have something right, you know, I don't want to be the person that takes this away from him. Because what will happen, the police said, he's got 24 hours to show up. If he don't show up, they're going to impound his Jeepney. And then the process starts. You know, they'll locate him, they'll find him, they'll send him a notice. He's got X amount of days to come in and cooperate with them. But my thing is, you know what, if things didn't, if he, for some reason, couldn't come in because out of fear or whatever, you know what, I'm like, you know what, I'll wipe my hands clear of this. You go your way, I go my way. I did get an estimate on it for everything to be done, for them to fix everything, and now this is without finding the taillight, because I have to find a taillight. This is the garage. They gave me an estimate to have the whole entire back end fixed, painted, the whole entire car buffed, because if you don't buff it in and blend it together, you're going to have a real shiny back end, and the rest of the car is not going to be blended together. So everything together came up to, I think, like around 10,000 pesos. It's roughly $200. So, you know what? It's $200. Of course, you're going to get, well, you're an American. You live here. You're rich. Well, no. I'm not rich. You know? Am I better off than some people here? Sure. But there are people here, I guarantee you, there are people here bringing the same income a month in as I do, Filipinos. They drive cars, they live in homes, they have businesses. So, am I rich here in the Philippines? No, I am not rich here in the Philippines. I rent a house. I drive a used car. All right? If I was rich, I'd be driving a brand new car. I would be living in a brand new house. I would be traveling the Philippines. I am not rich. Okay? But people that don't have much here in the Philippines look at you, or look at us expats and say, you guys are rich. You guys are rich. Well, there are some that are rich. And then there are some here that, you know what, they're living a moderate, simple life here. That's us. We're not rich, and not by all means. But anyways, that is the update of what's going on. We left, like I said, we left the police station. Now, we were there 4 hours, and they got all our information, and they got our cell phone number, and we told them, listen, text us if the man shows up. I did, you know what, hopefully he shows up within 24 hours, because, you know what, here's what's happening. He's biting off his own foot by not showing up, because like I told his wife, like Lutla told her, listen, we'll work this out. We will work it out amongst ourselves, and we'll go on our own merry way. So they're aware of it. So now the ball's in his court. So we will wait to hear from the police. But anyways, that is the update. That is what's going on. Today has been a terrible Monday. Not what we expected, but these are the things that you have to deal with here. I learned a lot today. I learned a lot today how things like this happen. It's not like back in the United States. My insurance, his insurance, police come in, they say, okay, here's what happened. Their insurance pays for it, or my insurance pays for it, and everything is clean. So I learned a lot. But what I really learned here was, if you file a case against something or someone, like domestic violence, if the woman gets beat, or domestic violence from her husband, and they want to file an investigation on it, halfway through the investigation, the woman can say, I don't want to pursue it no more, and it's dropped. They drop it. So, like I said, I need to contact this guy, and I wish this guy would, show up, whatever, because I want to settle this with us, and people are going to say, you should have done that to begin with. Well, no, not the case. So anyways, that's what's going on, and keep smiling. I'm gonna keep on smiling and keep on being happy and deal with it, and learning day by day about the things in the Philippines. So anyways, tomorrow's another day. Journey continues, and we'll talk to you then.